Let me get to the point. I need help coming up with ideas and whatnot to capture an audience who's willing to watch my videos throughout their entirety without ad blocks, so that way I'm able to get some decent amount of money. And, well, the reason that being is because I'm literally too exhausted from work. Typically, I said that I'd quit complaining on YouTube and, like, try and be wholesome guy, so that way I'm actually able to be entertaining, but I feel like that is no longer the case. So, anyways, just to catch up everybody on the entire situation, basically my channel has like 4,000 subscribers, roughly. Kind of slightly more, it's still kind of growing, but the problem is that none of my subscribers actually watch my videos. The only videos that anybody ever watches are my Cyborg009 videos and Tenma clips, which, unfortunately for me, I cannot monetize the Cyborg009 clips because they belong to a company and they own the copyright to it, and I never monetized them to begin with. And secondly are the Tenma VTuber clips, which unfortunately for me, I didn't monetize early on, so I lost out on most, if not all, of my revenue entirely. It's still a decent amount. I mean, I got like 100 that I managed to cash in, but nevertheless, it's not sustainable. I do not get enough money from it, and it's basically dried itself out from all possible viewers and people who want to watch it, so I don't get any ad revenue from any of them. Effectively, the only videos that make my channel popular are effectively other people's content, what they've made, and everything of the sort. And of course, that sounds stupid, of course, but I started this YouTube channel wanting to upload things that I personally wanted to share or care about. You know, YouTube was originally back in like 2006 when it first became a thing, before it got bought out by Google, when a bunch of like YouTube creators like PewDiePie, Markiplier. There was also the Minecraft craze. You know, there was like Cinnamon Toast Ken, and there were also like some other YouTubers which were eventually caught doing some things here and there. And but basically, I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to upload cool things. Like, check out this show that about nobody in my country actually knows, and check out this cool and cute VTuber who got like stuff that just makes stuff that makes me think to myself and feel like, God, I wish that were my grandma, and God, I want people to talk about the show more, and all sorts of stuff, including all sorts of obscure games that I've played, mostly Flash, RPG Maker, some various indie games, and also visual novels. And of course, unfortunately, that ends up with my channel kind of being all over the place. I do whatever I want. I've made educational videos. Poor, of course, they're not really that good, but I have made them, and they're contribute to the fact that my channel is just a chaotic mess. You can find like me teaching you how to do derivatives and limits and one part of my entire YouTube channel, and then there's me singing and making music, and then there's a little part of my channel that makes animation. Most of my channel is gameplay, but there's also some reaction videos, there's some singing videos, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that really, really makes my channel very confusing. There's no specific branch that I tend to really focus in. I generally feel like my own interests and my personality should, or rather, if anything, I should work on my personality and make my interests more interesting through my own skills and such that people are wanting to come to my videos for my personality, my skills, and everything of the sort, rather than a specific niche or category of things that make modern YouTube popular effectively. It's best for YouTubers to focus on specific niche, which unfortunately I have found a few which either have already been taken, or some niches just get infected with some unsavory audiences, which I really don't like. Whether or not it has gotten to the point of extremities, to the point where I've received some threats here and there. Some of the niches tend to be filled with just plain unpleasant people who I don't want to talk with anyway, because it just makes my brain dead having to even think what even led to them even asking a question to begin with. And, that sounds rough, that sounds incredibly bad, and, that's just who I am. Originally I did try to re-debut as a VTuber in order to effectively try and take this more seriously, be a happy-go-lucky guy, be cheerful, say things like, hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Ninja Tayu, and welcome to my channel, and I'm playing this game called ABCDEFG, whatever string you want to call it. Is there actually a game called ABCDEFG or whatever? Who knows? I'm gonna have to look it up. But effectively, I wasn't able to pull up that act because, for one, I genuinely hate lying and acting to begin with. I like to be genuine, and I tend to not make many comments whatsoever because I'm the type of person who's lost all hope in life. Once you've hit like the age of 5, you basically lose all hope and faith in the world. Yeah, no, 5 is about the right age. Doubt me if you want, but that's just my experience. I lost my entire faith in the entire world by that age, so I don't fucking know what to say. That's just my experience. I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me or not on that, but it's my fucking experience. I don't give a shit, but look, I need freaking help coming up with ideas. What do you guys want to watch? What do you guys usually watch? What type of stuff are you willing to share with your friends? What type of stuff are you willing to just go, hey, check out this cool YouTube channel and, you should watch it too. I think you'd be interested in it, Come watch this, like, fucking, I'm not a fucking furry, but you go ahead and fucking say, oh, check out this fucking furry YouTuber. Look, I designed my character to look like kind of ugly, but not ugly enough that it's actually disturbing or like unlikable. So I just thought to myself, what's like a part I can alter so that way he looks ugly as shit, but like not really like ugly. So then I picked the nose and I just slapped a triangle on there. Trying to imagine like a literal deformed skull with like a wolf snout on a human face, like something disturbing like that, like something out of not really a horror film, but like if you imagine like a dog with human skin or something like that, that was kind of and human eyes and like something like that really, and also it stands very very like it stands on its 2 legs, and it can also talk, and it does dog things as well, like shit, unless it's like toilet trained or whatever. Like it's like that type of like if you look at that, it's like super fucking ugly, right? But anyways, I'm kind of digressing. But here, look, I'm kind of tired of my job. I'm really freaking tired of my job. I have to make up for a bunch of people's work that I really don't like to do. They get paid more than me when I have to work their tasks alongside mine. It's really unpleasant, and I genuinely do not get paid enough. And that's actually the funny thing, is that I'm one of the highest paying fuckers there, but I genuinely do not get treated right enough and work with decent enough people for me to actually feel like I care about this entire place anymore. And I had to get transferred over because it was near my location, and I did it basically means that my dumbass without a car can just simply cut out all commuting fees by simply walking there. Also gives you some extra cardio, burns calories, all various sorts of benefits. It's a bit of a cope, but for not having a driver's license, and also a car, that shit is expensive alongside insurance. I don't understand why our entire society is built around that, but fuck it. Again, I digress. I really digress, but I really go off tangent from time to time, and that's kind of my personality as well. I'm a bit of a very bitter, angry person who tends to go on very tangents on things that I particularly find interesting, or things that I think should be said, or things that I wish would change, but I can't do much about it, so I just complain all the fucking time. So the thing is that I, again, aside from ideas and stuff, I want some general advice. And, this is a bit of a back and forth. I'm actually trying to engage the audience with, I'm trying to, probe for some responses that I'm actually looking for instead of, give me kisses and fucking belly raspberries, or frickin' stone script, give me the stone script, or how to get the moon stone, or that very odd, peculiar, specific texts, specific things that I feel that people could get on their own, but for some reason really want me to do it, which kind of is annoying. But for what it's worth, this is I just need like help. Like I don't. It's not gonna cost you anything to give me a little bit of advice. You're always gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna be watching some cool, neat videos here and there. I don't know if you've even watched me here and there before. A lot of my there's like only 2, 3, 5 people. I'm not gonna count the exact number. There's like a few people who tend to return here and there, and like talk to me whenever things, when like I like fucking go on communities and go type out some sort of all right, I hate this world type deal, right? And it's just I need a way to make my channel actually successful. I have 4,000 subscribers and none of them actually watch the content I make. They watch the content that I make about other people, which I've clipped and shipped and did all that. That's not actually confidence inducing, because, it's kind of my fault that I kind of dug myself into this hole, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that my channel would not even have been monetizable to begin with if I didn't do that. And also, I barely anybody ever, like, made any videos about those things anyway. So, like, I kind of had to make it myself. And I wanted to see it happen. But, like, it's kind of demotivating when, like, all the other stuff that you've made is very, very low on views. And they don't make a lot of money. And so, I just want some basic help. And it's not going to cost you anything, all right? You can just throw out a random thought here or there. You could just throw out what you've seen of me already, or through just, if you're completely new, just scroll through my channel, glance through. What do you think? What's I need like freaking ideas. I need perspectives, because here's the thing: this YouTube is an entertainment type platform, and there are other things such as education and animations and all this stuff that. All of it honestly comes down to how entertaining that I can be, and the entertainment value that I can bring to a wide amount of audiences. And here's also the neat thing. I really couldn't care less about drama either, because at the end of the day, there's like a bunch of people who's like have like so much drama behind them that and they are still going on. They're still making money. They're still live and kicking, which is kind of annoying. But like at the end of the day, like I don't know what I'm trying to go with this. Is just like I'm willing to fucking try anything at this point just to get I need a way out. I'm willing to. Here's the thing. I don't know exactly what exactly a VTuber could like do in terms of. Like, if we have to go to the route where I have to be a little controversial figure and, like, get, like, the entire hate of the internet, and some people pour in their money to see how badly I can fuck up next time, whether it's intentional or an act, just to make money, just to quit my job, and just to be able to, like, do things that don't involve having to suck up, or not really suck up. I'm basically sucking up when I'm doing the entertainment type stuff on YouTube and whatnot, and streams and stuff. That's basically supposed to be my job if I want to make this a full-time lucrative type of deal, right? But I am physically exhausted, I am mentally exhausted, I am done with my job. And at this point, between having to deal with the internet, which, is a distance type relationship, I can just block and mute anybody who I really don't want to deal with, versus having to come into work every single day with the same people every single goddamn day. I think I would prefer the internet where I can literally filter and pick my own experience, which I rarely fucking do to begin with. Kind of stupid on my end, but look, what's like there's like some YouTubers in general as well, not just VTubers, who, you know, do personality based, like they focus on their personality more than the actual niches that they focus on. Some channels tend to, you know, always play certain things like Fortnite, or like do some, you know, like there's also science channels which focus on education and teach you about science and like quantum physics, because it's like the new leading theory in string theory. You know, we want to find out the fundamental theory of everything, but honestly, we could just be freaking wrong about that. It's just the best one. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anybody aside from like nerds who want to feel smart actually watch that stuff and feel like they understand, when in reality they honestly probably don't, unless they actually went to college and university and actually decided to like do this and that. Or maybe it's way more simpler than I thought, and honestly, considering how physics went and how easy it is, you know, it's literally just basic algebra and stuff. You rarely have to use calculus unless you're wanting to be very, very specific. And there's always the joke that like an engineer treats like pi and e as like the same value because you can just round it to 3 and blah blah blah. I guess I'm digressing again. Look, I'm not a particularly interesting guy for what it's worth, considering that my view counts is quite indicative of that. I'm well aware of that. I have no idea how to fix it, and personally, I don't have much of an issue with it. However, it is an issue to my freaking success on this platform, and I would very, very much like it if anybody could help me on this. Through suggesting ideas, everything of the sort. Or, you know, maybe you just want to support me and just be kind, but, you know, it's not, you don't need to buy memberships and stuff. You don't need to invest any money. But if you're willing to leave on, say, one of my streams in the background with ad blocker off, or through your phone, I don't know why people really use these things, but they're honestly annoying to kind of use, but whatever. You can always just do something like leave. I have like an entire playlist of all my streams. You can just literally leave all my streams on, just open up my playlist, leave it in the background while you go do stuff, and I'll earn money passively while you do whatever as background noise. That's one way to do it. If you're gonna be using the internet, if you're gonna be using electricity, it's not gonna cost as much, right? It's not gonna, you know, if you're going to be on the internet, then that's like one way you can help me if you don't have any ideas, but you still kind of just want to help the stranger online without having to pay like any money, such as through memberships or through like super chats or donations of any sort. That's just the very basic way. You basically just kind of use your technology and do whatever you want, but you just happen to have my stream on in the background and it kind of plays ads, you know? That's one way to get me some money. And also, that's like one huge way to kind of, I think that was like a strategy that like Spiffing Brit came up with or found that gave people a lot of money and indicated popularity, but it never actually worked for me, despite the fact I streamed for like 12 hours, sometimes 24. I've actually streamed for 18, but YouTube cut it off at 12. Really very nice. But the thing is that unfortunately for me, I can't really rely too much more on luck than I'm gonna have to rely on trying to appeal to you guys. Again, I need to appeal to you guys. I need to make sure that I'm entertaining, and I have to do it in any way possible in order for me to quit my job and actually make YouTube a lucrative business, or else I'll be stuck there forever. Or rather, I might honestly quit in spite of not wanting to be stuck there and just go homeless, because I just utterly despise that. I'm a hard worker. I can literally learn anything. I can play any game. Provided, you know, I'm trying to make this like no investment, because here's the thing, I'm a cheapskate. I've made this model all by myself. I'm the guy who like drew all this model, plus also the music here and there and everything of the sort. I like this to be no money. I don't want this to cost anything, but you know, again, just any suggestions about what I can do. What can, you know, but then again, I'm also kind of like a fucking oddball, and I don't really have the same things as like other people kind of do, so that's kind of not good. But again, I just like anything you guys could come up with, you know, just throw ideas. This is a brainstorming section. Drop whatever fucking random thoughts that you have in the comments, and actually, I now. Like, I don't want you guys to like drop like freaking. I don't want to play Stone Story RPG again though. ideas that like you think would make me successful, not just the ones that you want to see from me. Let's make that specific. Let's clarify that up. Not literally everything, of course. Let's just, there are some people who take things a bit too literally, of course. So let's. I don't want to suffer more than I already have. Okay. I don't really want to suffer more than I already have. So, for what it's worth, if you guys wouldn't mind, just, it's a brainstorming session. Throw whatever ideas that you have, a random pass by thought without much details. Just chuck a bunch of it out, and maybe I might do it. That being said, I don't like editing videos either because it takes too fucking long. And I also, that's also the reason why I stream, actually. I hate fucking editing videos. But, I don't know. The fucking videos that you're gonna watch is basically just one recording here and there with no cuts whatsoever. It's just gonna me trying to be entertaining for and fucking 60 times 10, 36, 00. No. 18 hours straight. Yeah, I'm a bit of a slow fucking head. Look, fucking. So what do you get from helping me? What do you get from helping me? I guess I probably should have specified that first, but this is how I fucking do things because I'm not that competent, as you can already fucking tell. But look, if you help me, you get like content that you wanted to see, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of people in this world who like playing Fortnite, who like playing Minecraft, Terraria, and various other games. There's plenty of channels that delve into math. There's plenty of channels that delve into science. There's plenty of animation channels. There's a bunch of various things. If you give me an idea, maybe you might have your idea. Somebody actually gets around to doing that idea that no one else actually has done before. That's kind of my niche. That's kind of my appeal. All right, I like niche, very like specific things that's obscure and whatnot. If you give me that idea, I might act on it. And I'm rather impulsive, so if I find a good idea, I might just go at it forever. Plus, I'm also like trying to follow on like a few indie games that I'm still waiting for them to kind of finish, but it is what it is. They still haven't quite yet, but it is in development, and I do have high hopes, and I will be playing them once they come out. But for what it's worth, I need ideas. I can't exactly go out on the internet and find various obscure things that nobody's gonna know about, find, or and somehow also turn it popular and stuff. I need to like kind of divvy up the work in a way by basically also trying to kill two birds with one stone. Again, like, if you guys can freaking help me, come on. I know that a lot of people like to doom scroll, like to just mindlessly scroll through YouTube Shorts and TikToks and scroll through social media looking at memes, pictures, engage in pointless, mindless drama that honestly does not make their day any fucking better whatsoever. It's just a way to kill time, to numb themselves from the pain of reality, such as what I do. But I would really, really like to improve my life, and if I can do that by making a good YouTube channel and also entertaining people and actually trying to bring some value to that, I would very much like it. And of course, in order to fucking do that, I actually need to know some things that I genuinely do not. So if you guys wouldn't mind, and if you guys have a little bit of spare time to just type up a little essay here or there, or maybe just a sentence or a word or whatever, please do not ask me for fucking boy kissers fucking shit or that type of stuff, because literally anybody can fucking do that, and I really don't know why you don't ever ask that of me specifically, and I genuinely will go fucking insane if almost all my fucking comments are fucking asking me for fucking raspberries on the belly. or fucking ear cleaning ASMR. That shit, that fucking might cost like $1,200 last time I remember somebody saying it was, and check the prices and post the image of it starts. So please, for the love of God, help me. I don't want to fucking work in my own job. Come on, guys. I don't know how else this. I don't know what other details I can really provide. I just need fucking general help entirely to be entertaining. That's like a very, very wide grasping skill. Literally anything you can provide will work. Literally, there's going to be plenty of comments and ideas that are going to be completely stupid, but thrown out there anyway, because honestly, maybe the stupid stuff that you think is stupid might actually be stupid enough to be so good that it actually ends up working out for me somehow. Look, just fucking help me, alright? Please, for the love of God, whatever fucking a complete stranger on the internet, a long-time fan of mine, a short-time fan of mine, or a guy who just fucking subscribed to my channel for the two types of content that I no longer make that much. I honestly might have to make some tema clips because those are the only things that make me money, and at this point, if I can make it that, look, if like a tema fucking video, like they tend to make like freaking $20 a month or so in total so far. Like if just one video to make and I get like effectively $60 you know, every video I make in a month, then like if I make a freaking multiply 2 times that by 10, that's like if I make like 20 of those videos a day and I get like the same amount of views and attention in retention, then I basically can pay off a basic amount of rent, you know? So like literally what do you guys want? I'll make clips if I have to. I'm willing to step onto the sideline. I don't need to be the star of this freaking show if I don't have to. I just need money to just get by through the day, to just do my own stuff and actually live a decent life. And honestly, I kind of prefer when other, you know, like the comments are focusing on literally anyone else but me, because then it feels stupidly personal, and there's some kind of personal involvement that I feel kind of obligated to kind of uphold in some stupid way that I don't actually have to in reality. So, you know, if you guys wouldn't mind, throw whatever, aside from Femboy ASMR, that's already an idea I'm currently trying. I'll probably make a few of those, but fucking hell, that shit's gonna be paid. You guys are gonna have to buy memberships for that shit. What? I don't know. Was that it? Yeah, that's it. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please, for the love of God, actually help me. And, you know, I'll see you guys next time, or never, or somewhere else on the internet. But either way, if you wouldn't mind dropping a comment before you leave, or click off, or did anything of the sort. Maybe it's kind of pointless now that I'm ending this video, but please just give me a freaking suggestion.